Hi there. You're just in time.
Thanks for having me over. Brought a little something for tonight.
Thank you. Come on in.
Be happy to. Beautiful place you have here, though not as beautiful as you.
Well, aren't you the charmer? Take a seat. I'll get our drinks.
You know, I was a little surprised when Jerry gave me a number. He said you saw me at Club 42 and thought we should get to know each other better.
Yes. I saw you at the club at one of their monthly banquets, and you look like quite an interesting gentleman. So I asked around, and Jerry said he'd known you for quite a while.
Oh yeah, Jerry and me, we go way back. He's looking at you, kid.
A wedding ring. Is there a wife waiting for you at home?
This, just a family momentum that was passed down to me. I'm all yours tonight, my dear.
You know, I have a fascinating story about a wedding ring. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
About 30 years or so ago, my brother Johnny let his drinking buddies, Rick and Daryl, talk him into going to a fancy bar downtown. Now, this wasn't your ordinary bar. It was usually for the richer crowd, but Johnny and his friends decided to splurge and have a good time. This bar was also the only one in town open on Sunday nights. They had a good amount to drink that night. They were there until about 2 a.m., I believe. At one point, after drinking so much, Johnny got up to use the restroom. Unfortunately for Johnny, the bar was owned by a local family. And Johnny just walked in on the manager and his boys roughing up a drug dealer who was dealing on the wrong turf. Johnny just stood there as the gangsters unloaded the rival dealer's stash. All the drugs were just sitting there out in the open. The dealer looked like he had been roughed up a bit too. Before Johnny could react, the manager turned his head and caught sight of Johnny standing there. He had had quite a few drinks that night. He ran, but he didn't get very far. They grabbed him before he reached the door and pulled him right back in. They questioned him to make sure he wasn't connected to a rival family. And then they beat him. And they kept beating him. Until he wasn't moving anymore. They even stole Johnny's wedding ring after they were done killing him.
So he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, huh?
It was you. You were the manager in the men's room that night. I know, because the ring on your finger is Johnny's wedding ring.
So you invited me here just to kill me. Always thought it would be a skirt.
I made you a special glass of wine. You were dead when you took the first sip. What's the matter? Can't catch your breath? Did you say something? You'll have to speak up, dear. I can't hear you. You know, I don't really have a place to hide a corpse. I guess I'm just going to have to cut you into pieces. As the phrase goes, hell hath no fury.